Alright, so it's a Friday afternoon right now, heading out to cut a lawn for one of my most loyal customers in my business right now. Lives right up the street from here. And this lawn's actually so small to the point where it can be push mowed. So I actually got my Toro 60 volt in here. Haven't seen this guy in a while, huh? Especially on this channel. Well, you've probably seen it, but you get the idea. So today, I got the 60 volt with me. You guys know I love this thing. Loved it. Did tons of videos on it back in the spring. I actually did a comprehensive review on it. If you want to check that out, I'll leave it here and down below as well for those who want to check that out. But anyway, I figured what we do today is we take a look and see how this mower does with the bagger, because all I've done is mulch with it. I've side discharged with it. It's done great in both categories, but being that it is an electric mower, we need to go ahead and put it through its paces. So I'm going to go ahead and bag with it today and see how she does. So yeah, quick one. It's going to be fun. All right, let's go. Alright, so we're here. Got the mower out, as you can see. Always looking its finest, even after 6 months of honestly beating the heck out of it, because I take it to every small job that I ever have. Speaking of that fact, I actually just got done doing a podcast with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Jamison, the host of the Green Industry Podcast. Had a great conversation with him. It was really long. We had to break it up into 2 parts. We talked about some of the equipment sponsorships I obtained, the details behind that, like Toro and Snapper. A little bit about that, a little bit about my recommendations for those of you guys who are starting out in your lawn business, or maybe you're a DIYer with a small lawn, you're looking for this mower. Highly recommended, by the way. And we also had a second part where we talked a little bit about how you could stand out in social media if you are a small and upcoming business owner, right? You're looking for ways to advertise your business, or if you're a DIYer who just wants to get out there, make that Instagram grid pop to the folks. Yeah, fun content. Paul was a great host. I recommend you check it out. I'm sure by the time I release this video, it should be out. I'll leave the details in the description below. All right, anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna get mowing. So let me just make a couple of things clear. Number one, this is more so a suction test than anything else, because the grass hasn't grown that much, albeit I'm cutting it lower than I typically would because that's what the customer requested, but it hasn't grown that much, so there's not a whole lot of growth we're cutting off. So you'll notice the blade is not really picking up as far as RPMs go like it typically would in overgrown conditions, and that's because at the time I'm shooting this, we're in the mid to late summer. But it's more so to test the suction, because as you can see, we're already into early September and we got quite a few leaves there, so that's it. And on top of that, going back to what I said earlier, cutting dormant grass, not my first choice, but sometimes is what it is. Let's finish this up. just to give you guys an idea of what the circumstances are here. The leaves are all cleaned up, as you saw. Got a little bit more to go right here and we're done. This is what we're dealing with, and this is what we cut off. So you can see just about half, nothing too crazy. The mower's chewing through it like a champ because, you know, it's not that bad. But you'll see it is picking up the leaves, right? There's where we were. There's where we still have yet to mow. So very, very impressed. Nice work on this one, Toro. There we go. All finished up. You could see looking really good. All cleaned up. All those leaves are mulched down. Very, very happy with that. Toro did a great job with this mower. I'm so happy with it. It's so nice. All I got to do is charge up a couple batteries, leave them in the truck, change them out every couple yards that are about this size, and it pretty much gets me through. That get me through like 4 of these. So very good on that. And I don't have to carry gas. And quick tip for those who are carrying mowers, I hear this from a lot of my friends who use battery regularly, is to get a power inverter for the truck so you can plug the chargers for these in while you're mowing, and then you can charge multiple batteries while you're out in the field. So not something I've ever tried, but I've had friends do it and they've had great results with that. So yeah, for those who want a quick tip there, you're using battery, which is honestly starting to become the new age. One of the things I like about this, while we're on that real quick, is the fact that it's built like a gas mower. This is one of the things that I also talked about on Paul Jameson's podcast, right? His audience is more, you know, pros, right? But one of the things I got into was, you know, those who are mowing smaller lawns, kind of like the geek to freaks of the lawn care world, right? If you're looking for a good electric mower that kind of matches what you would get with a gas mower for these types of properties, it's going to work good for you. Because I can tell you, all I've done, the only mower I've ever used, well, besides a couple of times where I brought my old recycler out here, was this thing about 95% of the time, and it did a really, really good job. So Toro, A+ on this one. Very impressed with it. Can't we get into October, we get a little more rain and the lawns start growing a little bit faster, to show you guys how it'll do in super thick, vigorous, overgrown turf with the bagging and the mulching, and heck, maybe we'll even put it up against the matte black. I don't know. We'll do something cool. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We make all sorts of cool and fun videos here. We make a myriad of different things. Primarily, I teach DIY lawn care tips, but I also have my own lawn care business. As an 18-year-old hustler, I like to share my experience with that, my experience with tools I like, tools I don't like, all that stuff in more videos to come. So consider subscribing. I'm sure you won't regret it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.